Ruhi, and I'm basically going to be speaking about my evaluation to my film Requiem.
In what ways does your drama media use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
Well, the music is quite slow, string-led, and this allows the audience to sympathise. This is shown in our film, and it goes along with the conventions of a drama film, as the music is tension building, but it still has that slow-based theme, so it makes the audience obviously sympathise, and that music is quite depressing. So yeah, the poster also follows the conventions of a drama, but yeah, it sticks to the themes of the play, such as depression, loneliness, death, and so on. This was represented through the use of the colours on the poster, which was symbolising blood, because obviously red. Black was symbolising death, and the white was juxtaposing the black, as the black has a connotation of death, but the white obviously connotes life. There's also a quote on our film poster which says, "Death does not bargain." This evidently allows the themes of the film to stand out more to the audience, making them think twice, which was one of our main themes for the play, main aims. We got this idea from another drama-themed film poster, such as 21 Grams, which also is a successful drama, which is based around life and also has the colours black, red and white. We know that by using this poster as our inspiration, we would successfully be following the convention of a drama film poster.
How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary texts?
The blog, poster and film all have the same main themes running through them. The blog and poster have the same colour schemes to represent what the film is about. The red, black and white colours used in the blog and the poster all linked together to represent life, blood and death. As there is barely any dialogue in the film, in the radio trailer the only dialogue that will be used is the dialogue that's in the telephone conversation, which is in our actual film. There will also be music at the beginning of the film and the beginning of the radio trailer and the end of the radio trailer, and it's going to be the same music that we used in the film, so it sticks to the conventions of the film. In the film, everything was really slow. The actor was moving really slow. All his movements were really slow, which was to reflect upon the pain he was in. In sync with this, the music was also at a rather slow tempo, just to show that the themes of loneliness and depression stood out, as it showed that in his eyes he had nothing left to live for. This also portrayed in the ticking of the clock, as you can hear it throughout the film, which shows that everything he's doing is really slow. He's got nothing to rush for. He's basically doing nothing, time just passing by him. This reflects on his life and how he seems to have nothing to live for, bringing out the themes of life and death yet again. The reason for using all these aspects throughout the ancillary text and the film and the radio trailer is to basically link all our projects together.
What have you learned from your audience feedback?
From the audience feedback, I learned that the film was clearly understood, they clearly understood the film, and it had achieved its aims of allowing the audience to deeply empathise with the character. I had also learned that I had met the correct target audience, which was 15s and over. We basically decided to make it 15 and over because the film contained an element of suicide, and we knew that an older target market would be able to understand the principles of the film rather than think, oh, suicide, oh my god. However, we did have constructive criticism when we asked for it, and the audience said that the film could have consisted of a bit more dialogue. Receiving the audience feedback enabled me to be able to see the strongest and weakest points of the film. This allows me and the rest of the group to see for future references what we could improve upon and what really grasped their attention.
How did you use media technologies in the construction and research, planning and evaluation stages?
Throughout the research stages of the project, barely any technology had to be used other than internet for obvious reasons, such as YouTube for watching film clips or looking at posters for films. In the planning stages, the Mac computers were used for an Adobe Photoshop program so that we could plan some initial poster designs before the actual final design. The Mac video editing program was used so that we could learn all the technical aspects of the film, so that we could learn all the technical aspects of the computer, such as the effects and transitions that we could use on the film. In the construction of our film, we had to mainly use the brightness and contrast effects to make the film seem as if it was all shot in one day. I've also had to use it for the parts of the film which were dark and make the picture clearer. Transitions were also used to make the different camera angles and cuts blend in like better. And finally, in the evaluation of the actual film, it was pretty simple, as we had already learned all the basic and more complex technical aspects of the Mac computer and stuff, so we were quite fluent at this point. And obviously, like for the evaluation, we just used the camcorder to record ourselves. In the radio trailer, we used a special editing program to put all the voices together, and yeah, to make it seem more realistic and professional. So I hope you enjoyed our film.